Hi, I'm Manfredini, Ace's Home Expert. In this video, I'm going to give you a table saw 101 demonstration. If you've never used a table saw before and you're considering buying one, I'm going to show you a few things that you can do with it and give you some advice and tips. So a table saw is a very useful tool in the carpentry world. It's really designed for a lot of ripping, and you can do cross-cutting. So if you ever think about boards that maybe are 10 feet long and you need to rip them in half, you would use a table saw like this. This particular one is a cordless version of a DeWalt table saw. Very strong, very versatile. They make cordless units, they make corded units, and they come in different sizes. The tables themselves as well as the blade side. Now, with these tools, you have the ability, as I mentioned, to rip long boards, and it's great for building cabinetry or cutting shelves that you may need to get the perfect size. Basically anything you want by adjusting the fence back and forth. Now the blade itself also rises and falls, and that's based on the thickness of the material you're using. And these table saws can cut dimensional lumber typically up to 2.5 inches thick right across the table. The thinner material, you would drop the blade down so that you have more precision. You can also angle the blade to get up to a 45-degree cut depending on what you're ripping on this tool. Now they're very powerful. You need to follow all the instructions when you're using it. And there's also a tool called a pusher that you're going to use as a safety item when cutting or ripping material down through the blade. You never want to have your hands near the blade because, as I mentioned, it's a very powerful saw. If you follow all the instructions and you take your time, a table saw can be a very useful tool. Coming up next, my video on how to use a power miter saw.